stories, weather and sports. I am Glenora Shipura. Good evening and welcome to this edition of Sunset News. As always, we bring you the freshest news, community stories, weather and sports. I am Glenora Shipura. In the news tonight, Director of Research and Innovation in the Ministry of Higher Education, Technology and Innovation, Dr. Lisho Mundia, presented developments at the satellite tracking station at Swakopmund. This follows after the AfriGeo Symposium, which took place from the 18th to the 22nd of September 2023. Let's take a look.
In addition towards the space career in the country, how are we benefiting from it?
Yeah. So the station was actually, firstly was founded under an intent letter, which is shown in the video by our founding president when he was then invited by his counterpart. From the intent, then a little work started, which developed into an agreement which was signed then in 2010, I think, or 2011. That agreement expired in 2015. 2017, I was appointed the director. I was told this is the agreement, it's expired, the Chinese wants it, and then we said, well, we are in a win-win relationship, so we need something. And besides the expired agreement that trained a number of Namibians which are operating here and some were recruited somewhere, we then started opening the center for exhibition, to awareness to school, university students. We actually have one coming now, I think next week. They have to be here. So those are some of the benefits, but the Chinese, as we speak now, maybe when you come to Windhoek anytime soon, make time. They are busy constructing what we call the satellite ground receiving station in Windhoek. It's the state-of-the-art infrastructure that we will receive, which receives Earth observation data, the one that you experienced at the conference. Yes. We do not have that. I think we are the second, if not the third country to receive that in Africa.
Residents of Onamatanga village in Ongajera have not received their drought relief for 9 months and counting, despite the government's extension of the program in Omusati, Kunene and Eronga regions. There are 429 villagers who all lamented about the hunger in the village, how they feel ignored by the authorities and have been left to suffer in a democratic state. The villagers also said Onamatanga remains under development with little to no improvement for the past 33 years. Cementing the concerns of his people, village headman Kaluote Shangala said they are faced by numerous challenges which needs urgent interventions from the government. Queried on the drought relief, Ruakana constituency councillor Andreashina Tama said that he will have to consult his officials. I cannot comment at the moment. I will have to ask my officials about the drought relief. Now moving on, this morning, Stadio Namibia confers qualifications of higher education to students who have just completed their journey at the institution. Delivering the keynote address, Dr. Kennedy Mambaku, who is also a graduate of Stadio, encouraged the class of 2023 to be active contributors to the growth of the Namibian economy with their acquired skills. The ceremony took place at Windhoek Country Club. Let's take a look.
Come up with ways and means to ensure that we also contribute to the economy, not just to demonstrate in the street to say we are seeking for jobs. What part are you bringing as a graduate? As a graduate, you become the driving force behind the new business or startup. By identifying unmet needs and innovative solutions, you can create a job opportunity for yourself and others. As you leave this institution and step into the world, remember that you are not alone. You are part of the global community of Stadio Higher Education Alumni. You were just told that especially those that are graduating with postgraduate already, you are incorporated in the system for life. Lean on this network and stay connected and continue to learn from each other. Today, it's not the end, it is the beginning of the new chapter in your lives. Embrace it with enthusiasm, courage, and a sense of purpose. Your education has equipped you to face the challenge ahead and your potential limitation.
Now, the British High Commission in Windhoek says the 2023 to 2024 Chevening scholarship cohorts from Namibia, who appeared to be predominantly Oshuambo speaking, were chosen on merits. Selection is solely based on an applicant's qualifications and merit, the mission told Namibian Sun. It added the Chevening scholarship program is fully inclusive and does not take into account gender, age, sexual orientation, religion, marital or parental status, caste, class, or any personal attributes of candidates. Now moving on, after the break, in our story of the day, we get to the world of fashion. Just stay tuned.
We are so excited to be kickstarting your morning with the entertainment.
Everything was happening during this past weekend.
Yes.
Exciting news. Wow, no, she was killing it already.
In my opinion, I don't see anything wrong with him serving the full term.
As well as keeping you informed on the issues that you need to know happening in and around our country.
And some exciting news in our story of the day. Our very own Namibian renowned fashion designer Louis Munana showcased his Zuriel by Louis Munana 2022 to 2023 collection at day 4 of House of St. Luke Fashion Show in Durban, South Africa over the weekend. Moving on in today's community talk, Tuyemo Haidula looks at the challenges facing Namibian teachers. We get into this story after the break.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Namibian Sun reporter Tuyemo Haidula discusses the challenges being faced by teachers at Onamatanga Primary School in Sandi District, Omusati region. The teachers are living in corrugated iron shacks, which they have built themselves, making their shacks prone to bad weather conditions.
Good day, viewers. We are coming to you from Onamatanga Primary School in Sandi Circuit in Omusati region. Behind me are the structures which were built by the teachers themselves of this school after they are struggling with accommodation at this school. The teachers do not have proper toilet facilities as well as bathroom, which should be constructed by the Education Ministry.
Okay, I'm Asteria Ipinge. I'm one of the teachers here at Onamatanga Pre-Primary School. And this is our house, the ghetto house, which is a 3-in-1. We are staying here. We use it as a kitchen room. It's a kitchen, bathroom, and a bedroom at the same time. It's a very big challenge we are facing.
All right, thank you, Namibian Sun. Speaking here, it's Natalia Capolo, a teacher at Onamatanga Pre-S. As you can see at the back, these are our houses, and during rainy season, it used to be cold. And during summer, it used to be warm, just like a microwave. So therefore, we are asking for the government at least to build for us proper accommodation, because we are really suffering inside there.
Thank you very much. Standing here is Maria Johannes, one of the teachers at the Onamatanga Primary School. On the background there, those are our houses. We only go there up after 5 because during the day it's very hot and we cannot even cook there. And during rainy season, as you can see there, the door, we are inserting some of the towels to prevent scorpions from entering. We are requesting the government to provide us with proper houses at least. Thank you. Okay, my name is Dulcina Emmanuel. It's one of the teachers. This is our house, and we are not safe at our school because our shelter it's not in the building globally. Sometimes we find scorpion in our room.
Trustcorp Properties announced the 3rd successful renewal of their ECC. We get into this story after the break when we get into your economic news.
Neopaints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neopaints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neopaints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Getting into our economic news, Trustcorp Properties, a part of the diverse investment portfolio of Trustcorp Group Holdings Limited and a leader in Namibia's industrial land development, announced the 3rd successful renewal of its environmental clearance certificate for the La France Industrial Township development. This industrial project boasts a prime location situated just 7 kilometers away from the central business district of Windhoek, on the remaining land of Farm Nubwames number 37. Let's take a look at our economic indicators. The Namibian dollar trades against the British pound at 22.89, against the euro at 19.89, and against the US dollar at 18.78. 2 Namibian dollars and 57 cents gets you 1 Chinese yuan. On the commodities market, gold and platinum and Brent crude oil went down while copper went up. Brent crude oil trading at 0.69%, going for $92.70 per barrel. In international news tonight, we look at the G20 summit as well as the U.S. Minister of Defense visit to Africa. To stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraika. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
Getting into our international news, South Africa on Saturday hailed the important inclusion of the African Union into the Group of 20 or G20 bloc, which comprises the world's richest and most powerful countries. Vincent Mangwenya, a South African President Cyril Ramaphosa spokesperson, described it as a major step towards global reforms, adding that global issues like climate change should include affected parties bearing the most responsibility. Let's take a look.
It was always a myth that you will have such forums for international economic cooperation running with the exclusion of large parts of the world. Now we are moving towards a direction that includes those parts of the world that were excluded. We share a lot of common challenges, particularly with respect to climate change. And those issues cannot be resolved through exclusive approaches. They have to be inclusive. They have to include those affected and those that bear the most responsibility in guiding the world through these challenges. It's an important development to have the African continent included in such forums and processes, and we see it as an important step that signals more reform processes that we would like to see with respect to the United Nations Security Council, with respect to your global multilateral financial institutions.
In our next story, U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin embarked on a vital journey Saturday, deepening bonds with U.S. allies across Africa. His tour started with a landing in Djibouti and will encompass significant stops in Kenya and Angola. Secretary Austin will engage in discussions with senior Djiboutian officials focusing on enhancing military cooperation and addressing regional security challenges. This morning, as we all could attest, was very cold over large parts of the country. Let's see what tomorrow has in store for us after the break.
Welcome to What's Cooking, where culinary passion meets expert insights.
Somebody must really want to cook and want to cook good food.
Immerse yourself in the bustling world of professional kitchens as top chefs create mouth-watering dishes. Join us for in-depth interviews as our host explores the experiences and expertise of our guest chefs. Don't miss out. Tune in to What's Cooking on NTV every Friday at 2100 hours and let the culinary adventure begin.
Let's take a look at the weather predictions for tomorrow. Katima Mulilo can expect a minimum temperature of 21 degrees with a maximum of 36 degrees Celsius. Oshakati can expect sunny weather with a minimum of 15 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 35 degrees Celsius. Handys Bay can also expect sunny weather with a minimum of 11 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius. Rehoboth can expect a minimum of 5 degrees and a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius. Now, after the break, our sports colleagues brings us the latest news from the sporting world.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Let's take a look at the sports news, courtesy of Sports Rep.
Well, good day, viewers. On today's Sunset News, brought to you by Sportrep. Well, the national women's cricket team, the Capricorn Eagles, were officially sent off at Namkuse last week, marking the beginning of their journey to take on the United Arab Emirates in 6 T20 internationals in Dubai T20. Johan Muller had this to say.
Yeah, but secondly, the purpose of the tour is to play 6 T20 internationals against UAE. UAE is currently ranked 2 spots above us, and it's important for us to keep playing countries ranked higher than us. That's the only way that you improve. It's the only way that you really test your skills. We've beaten them twice earlier this year, 3 times, Francois, twice earlier this year. So there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm very much afraid that the girls or the women wouldn't like Dubai. It's nothing to be excited about. It's skytrains and airplanes and a lot of building and oceans and stuff like that. But it's wonderful just to be able to send you off. We really want to wish you all the best to play in an event like that. Don't stand back. Fight for every run. Show off your skills, because you are amazing cricketers. You've grown so much in the last 2.5 years. And go and enjoy it, because that's when you play your best cricket. Just a show of hands, maybe, have any of you been to Dubai? Have any of you played in Dubai? Yes. Anyone else has been to Dubai? So this is a first for many. Wonderful. Capricorn are helping you that the flight isn't that long, so there's something special in the bag. Can I ask Francois just to come and help handing it over? And then Irene, if you can just lead your team to the handover of this, and then I'm going to give the mic to you. Hand something back over to Marlies.
Well, by the looks of it, the team does travel tomorrow, so good luck to the team there. Well, the Brave Gladiators defeated Gambia 2-0 in the Women African Cup of Nations second leg qualifier match played in Casablanca, Morocco. On aggregate, the Namibians won 5-2 as they won 3-2 on Thursday in the first leg match. So you can see that the captain, huge congratulations to them. The word is it's her birthday today, so we would like to wish the captain of the team there a happy birthday. Well, that's all that we do have for you from the Sports Desk team. It's goodbye.
That was Brian Munanga with the sports news. Highlights from tonight's bulletin follow after the break.
Win a double trolley dash in our birthday promo while saving on these. 10 kg top score for $112.99. 2-liter original Coca-Cola for only $18.99. 1.5 kg real good mixed chicken for just $64.99. 750-gram Nola mayonnaise at $28.99. And 700ml all gold tomato sauce, also only $28.99. See the details of our incredible double trolley dash competition at woermanbrock.com.
You're still watching Sunset News, and if you have just joined us, worry not, here are the news highlights from today's broadcast. Dr. Alicia Mundia presented developments at the satellite tracking station at Swakopmund. Namibian fashion designer Louis Munana showcased in Durban. The British High Commission said Chevening scholarship cohorts were chosen on merit. That brings us to the end of tonight's Sunset News. Join us tomorrow morning at 7 for Africa Good Morning. Make sure you join Sunset News on Facebook on all the NMIH platforms on weekdays, as well as on our website, 102.com. Sunset News screens on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25 every weekday and Sundays from 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I am Glenora Shipura, and this has been Sunset News. Don't end your day without us.